Halloween Horror Nights 34 is officially halfway over. Let's take a look at my midpoint rankings for the haunted houses to see where they all stand. Before I jump into the ratings, I just wanted to point out that this year's lineup is one of the most solid lineups in many years. The teams that put these houses together and the actors that bring them to life all did an amazing job this year, and I hope we continue to see that momentum in future years. That aside, let's take a look at the first half of my rankings. At number 10, I'm putting The Horrors of the Wyatt Six. Opinions on this house have been pretty mixed in the HHN community. I don't really know much about the source material behind this house, other than it involves a WWE team. If you're a fan of WWE, I'm sure you like this house, but it's just not for me. At number 9, I'm putting Grave of Flesh. This is such an odd house. You're attending your own funeral and you're being hunted by flesh-eating creatures once you arrive in your grave. There's some cool elements of set design in this house, and even a few decent scares, but as a whole, it's definitely one of the weaker offerings. At number 8, I'm putting Dolls Let's Play Dead. I'm not the world's biggest fan of possessed dolls. I can handle my boy Chucky, but honestly, that's about as far as I can go. I actually hated, and I mean hated, the burning plastic smell in the beginning of the house. It was a little bit too unbearable. And that's coming from someone who walks through the Terrifier house with a big grin on his face. There's definitely some cool set design and scares here, but overall, it's not my favorite house. At number 7 is Fallout. I wanted to love this house and rank it much higher. I really did. I love the games, I love the TV show, I love the lore, but as a house, it fell short. For most of the house, the set design was just okay. It didn't feel as expansive as I was hoping it would be. Scare-wise, it's okay, but it just didn't scream horror like we've come to expect at Halloween Horror Nights. This house had every reason to just be a fan service to the franchise, but I just don't even think it got there. At number 6, I'm putting Gulkin, Monsters of the North. I've been through this one a few times now and I love the overall set design and even a lot of the scares. The costume design is great as well. But from a WoW perspective, I just think the story of the house falls a little bit short. That's going to do it for the first half of my midpoint house rankings for Halloween Horror Nights 34. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to see the second half of my midpoint house rankings, and for more content from Halloween Horror Nights 34 and beyond. See you in part 2.